Happy Halloween and a blessed Samhain to everyone. It's finally looking a little bit like fall, although it really doesn't feel like it right now because it's like 72 and just really humid. But a cold front is going to be coming in and potentially cause severe storms later this evening, like after trick-or-treat time, and then our temperatures are going to drop. So it's going to be an interesting Halloween weather-wise, but I will appreciate the cooler weather. You can see there's not a lot left of the garden now. The Jerusalem artichokes there are really dying back, so I'm going to be digging those up in the coming weeks and just getting the rest of this out. I thought this was funny. Some animal decided to try to eat that pepper, and then probably found out it was a cayenne and then just dropped it. I've been getting a few figs still. There are a few that have been ripening, so I've been happy about that. It looks like there's only a few there, maybe one right in there, and then we'll probably be done. But you can see these guys haven't even much started changing color yet. But the dogwood sure has, and some of the hickories are, and some of the oaks are. That big oak never gets really colorful. They just kind of get yellow and brown. And the Japanese maple is always after everything else. Look at that bee there. I think this is actually, it seems like it's a cross between a Tulsi and a regular basil, which is interesting. And so I need to carve my pumpkins here. Avery, come inside. Come on, come inside. Just have my lights up. Put my little ghosty lights up. I'll do another video later today, or this evening when everything is dark, or dark-ish. But I got my ancestor altar up, but I am still going to be I'll be lighting the candles tonight. I'm going to be burning some loose incense that I'm going to put together. And I'm going to get some marigolds from the garden. And I'm going to put some different food out on it. And things are, actually there's one little thing that's already here, which is for my mother, who loved the good Halloween candy. She told me once when I was already an adult, I think my kids might have even been already, trick-or-treating age, and she said, oh yeah, when you guys used to go to school, I would take out the good stuff. Of course, I got so much I didn't even know, but I'll be putting some bread and some salt, and there's already some fruit behind here, but I might put some persimmons. I'm going to put some sake for my sensei. That was my first sensei. And just a few different little things, maybe some poppy seeds, just a little cup of poppy seeds. And I will light that tonight. Something that I did do, which was fun, was I took these leaves that I gathered the other day, and I had a pan of encaustic medium out, and I decided, which is a combination of beeswax and Dahmer resin. So I'm going to see how long these will last, how many years they'll stick around, because they have this really nice sheen to them. I could see doing that and making a wreath with them or something else, because it gives them some more substance so that they don't crack and dry. So I did that yesterday because I had the pan of resin out. I just hadn't been using it, so I thought, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do that. And so I did that. And then this morning, I've been playing with I got some new film for my little instant camera. So I was doing some pictures out of the yard. And then this one is a double exposure. of a mask that I made. Oh, I left it. Did I leave it outside? I gotta bring it back in. Oh, I know where it is. I think it's right here. A mask I made of a picture of my great-grandmother, whom I didn't know at all. She never even came to the United States. But she is, for me, she is a little bit of a, she's representative of that wise woman, crone, even Baba Yaga kind of archetype from Eastern Europe. So what I've done in the past with some of my other artwork, I'll show you over here. I've done this thing where I put a mask of my grandmother's over myself, and some of them I try to remove it so that my face shows through. And since I can do multiple exposures with this camera, I decided to do that, and I really like that. You can just barely see my face under her face. And then I did one of the altar, but the thing about this camera, this is actually the film isn't super fast in it, so it's, and you can adjust the aperture, and this is for people who are a little bit more into photography. But I don't use a light meter. I suppose I should. I could get better, more accurate exposures. I should do that. But anyway, so I have to play with whether it's a bulb setting, which means I would count out like a second or a half second or something like that, and combine it with the apertures, meaning how big the hole of the lens is, how much light comes in, to get just the right exposure. Now this one is pretty much, this is an exposure I really like. This is pretty good. It really works for the setting. This is a little dark, but I actually kind of like it that way. And this one is okay. Tonight I'll have a little bit more light, and I'll put it on a tripod that's a little bit shaky. These are both a little bit dark, too dark here. So that's what's going on this Halloween. Let me see. Oh, it's just noon now. I'm going to walk Hershey in a couple of hours, and then I will continue on my Halloween prep. I will be around the house today. I don't know what time these storms are not supposed to come in until like 9, but you never know. There's a really neat parade with puppets and stuff that they do down near the university, but since I don't have anybody to go with, and I'm not really familiar with parking and stuff down there, I probably won't do it. Not this year, maybe next year. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.